Imagine this. You are 40 years old, and you are on your third coffee of the day because you didn't get enough sleep yesterday. You are working your 9-to-5 job, which you hate. You hate your boss. You hate your coworkers. You hate everything. You are just counting down the minutes until you can come home to numb yourself with pointless pleasure like porn, video games, and junk food. You do this until you pass out on your couch while watching TV, just so you can repeat the cycle the next day, and the next day, and the next day, until the rest of your life. How did I end up here, you think? Well, this all happened because you kept doing the bad habits. Number 1, being sensitive. So many people, especially young men, which is weird, are super sensitive. They get called out on something that they've done or said which was wrong, and they just get angry. And I am actually proud of our community for this. We've got about 1,000 subscribers, and you watch my videos, knowing that you will basically get slapped in the face every time you click on my videos. You know that I will give you the raw truth that is a little bit insulting towards you. I am proud of you that you don't take offense and learn from it. But there are a lot of young men who can't do this. You probably know a guy like that, who is so sensitive that when you call him out on some weakness of his, for example, you tell him to lose some weight because he is getting a little chubby, he will start insulting you and get angry at you. The problem isn't getting angry when someone calls you out on your weakness. I get angry when someone tells me something that I am doing wrong because it's humiliating. But the problem is indulging in the negative emotion. The problem is acting on that emotion. When someone tells you, you got a little fat, and you know it's true, because you've been slacking on your diet, it's mean, but they said it for a reason. You've let yourself go. You have to learn to control your emotions. When you get angry at someone or something, use that anger to make more progress in your life. You have to learn to use emotions to your advantage. Number 2, playing the victim. There are a lot of people who play the victim because it gives them a sense of safety, because if they blame it on someone else, they don't have to feel bad for their poor life choices. The thing is, even we do this, a lot of these red pill YouTubers are just blaming everything on women because it gets a lot of views. These sad, pathetic men watch those videos to make themselves feel better. Losers love those videos where the high-value men with cigars in their mouths talk about how women are the problem. Bro, women aren't the problem, you are. If men were to be stronger, the women would also change. The reason women are turning to this degenerate lifestyle is because the men in their life weren't strong enough to give them the masculine guidance. If we were to look at the lives of these degenerate women with high body counts, what do they all have in common? Either no father, or a weak father, a weak brother, a weak boyfriend, or a weak husband. I will get called a misogynist for this, but I don't care. It's the truth. If a woman has a strong man in her life, she will never turn to degeneracy. So women aren't the problem, it's weak men like you. Number 3, negative thinking. This is the one thing so many young men struggle with, because your mind can either be your worst enemy or your best friend. Your mind becomes your biggest enemy, especially when you aren't living the life that you should. You can get some deep, dark thoughts. When you are living a life that you know is not good for you, your mind makes it even worse, especially when you watch videos like this and don't take action on them. Because before you started watching these videos, you didn't really think about porn being bad for you or video games being bad for you. You just did them with no sense of regret in your mind. But after you started watching these videos, you realized that what you are doing is destroying you, but you still aren't strong enough to stop. This is called self-improvement depression, and I think everyone who is quite advanced in their self-improvement has had to go through this. The key to overcoming this is to not overthink too much. You have to understand that when you are just starting out, you will have setbacks. You will have days where you just won't do any of the good habits, and you will just totally fuck up. The only thing you can do after that is just completely forget about it and keep trying. That's the key to not falling off. Keep trying, and when you fuck up, just forget about it and move on. Share this video with a friend who needs to hear this. Scroll down and click on the subscribe button, and whatever else the YouTubers say these days, go do something productive now and bye.